On yet another mission to try to get as many videos filmed as I can today. We have a lot of updates. Yet again, if you see me looking the same in a couple of my videos, this is why. This is past, present, and future update 2. Let's go ahead and hop on into the video. How is everybody? If you're new here, hi, thank you for stopping by and welcome to the family. My name is Rose. I'm a girl boss on a budget who loves to save money and project pan. Today's video is my second update on past, present, and future project pan. The creators of Past, Present, and Future is Kooky Pans over on Instagram, and a beauty guru made me do it here on YouTube. They will be listed down below in the description box. Two of the most wonderful ladies that I know, not personally, but you know, through social media. They are great. I highly recommend you go check out Paula's channel. She will be listed down below, as well as Liz, who is over on Instagram as well. There will also be a playlist of everybody else who has joined in on this project down in the description box. If you want to go check out and see how they are doing. Everybody's been doing so good on this project. A lot better than I have been, I feel. And this is one of my most used products in a project that I have out of all the projects I'm doing. If it didn't already pop up, there's going to be a timestamp. If you want to just go ahead and skip to see the progress in the products, feel free to. This is a year-long project with monthly updates. The official dates on this is January 1st of 2020 to December 31st of 2020. Since I am a little behind the rest of the group, being I started mine a little later than the rest of the group, my dates on this is January 12th of 2020 to December 31st of 2020. And what the objective of past, present, and future is you pick 10 of your older products that you have from your collection to represent the past. You pick one product that was gifted to you as a gift somehow to represent the present, and then you pick 10 of your newer products to represent the future. I really have been enjoying this project because it kind of incorporates the 20 and 20 favorites I've been seeing. It's been very popular, except for you just do 10 of your newer products, which, you know, could be your favorites, or you have the 20 older project pans I've been seeing. So it just kind of incorporates the best of both worlds into one project. So I've really been enjoying it. If you are interested in joining in on this project, use the hashtag past, present, and future. We would love to have you join in. It's never too late. Let's go ahead and hop on in, and I will show you the progress that I have made, if I have hit any goals. We are the second month in on this project. There are no goals hit yet on this project, which thankfully it is a year-long project because 21 products is a lot to get through, and I did set some pretty aggressive goals on some things, so we might be changing a couple goals on this update just to more realistic expectations. I always kind of am an overachiever in setting my goals higher than what they should be. Let's go ahead and start with the 10 products that I chose for the past, starting with my Wet n Wild liquid cat suit in the shade Rebel Rose. I did set the goal on this to finish it. I am actually almost done with this one. I'm hoping by the next update it will be done. As you can see, when I pull it out, there still comes a little bit of product out on it, but I am having difficulties in getting the product out. I'm having to kind of go around the sides. I'm scraping it right now, and you can't really see on the side of the tube that you know that I'm scraping it, which I am clearly scraping it right now. So it's definitely going to be a type that How I will know this is done is when it basically no longer performs, but we are getting there because I'm having to dip in multiple times to just get one coat on my lips, so to speak. Hopefully by the next update or the one after that, maybe we can have one goal met so far. The next product is my Wet n Wild Call Me Maple Cream Contour Stick. I set the goal on this to finish it, and I haven't used this at all this last month, you guys, just because this is more of my summer shade type because it's a very warm contour, so it looks better on me when I have more of a tan. Thankfully, it's getting into springtime now. It's getting warm outside. Hopefully, I will be able to get some use on this. So I just don't see a whole lot of use on this because I just haven't been using it. It's not the right shade for me right now, but I will keep it in the project. The next product for the past is my Profusion Brows 2. I set the goal on this to finish the shade Espresso. As you can see, I am slowly but surely getting there, but I hope that I will in fact be able to finish the shade up by the end of the year. If I have any photos of progression, of course I will insert them to show you. I do use this every single day, and I'm so close to hitting pan. Also on the shade Java, which I want to go ahead and make that a goal as well, to hit the pan. I know that makes two things, but I'm only focusing on these two brown brow powders, nothing else. Still got a little bit of ways to go. I'm about halfway on that brow powder. I do really enjoy the formula of this, and it's like $5 I got this for, so it's a really good deal. The next product for the past is my MAC paint pot in Painterly, and I set the goal on this to finish it. As you can see, I do have pan in there. I'm slowly but surely getting there. Again, you guys, there's not going to be a whole lot of crazy progress. I'm going to keep working on the MAC paint pot, and hopefully I will finish this relatively soon. This is a really nice eye primer. I do use this almost every day. The next product is my e.l.f. Clear Brow Gel, and I set the goal on this to finish it, which actually this side is done. I am scraping it out, which is the actual brow side. As you can see, there is nothing left in there, so I could basically maybe call this one goal met, but I had decided to, in the intro, start using the other side as well for this project. And of course, I will list the intro to this in the cards if you guys want to go check it out. Because I set that goal, I could easily just change it if I wanted, but there's definitely a little bit of product left in there. I have been making it more of a point to kind of use this. It's starting to turn colors. You can tell I've been using it a little bit. There's not much product left in there, and this side is definitely done. I will be so happy to finish this up and move this out of my collection because these are the 10 older products that I own, which is why I did set the goals on these to finish them all, because I would ideally like to get these older products moved out of my collection as a whole. That's what I'm really hoping for. I'm hoping by the next update I will have this finished. The next product is my Kat Von D little deluxe size liner in the shade Trooper, which used to be very popular back in the day. This is actually really close to finishing up as well. I think this is like a birthday present I got last year from Sephora, I think. And as you can see, you know, it's just very faint line anymore. It's starting to basically dry out. It's not as rich as it once was, but it's still performing nonetheless. So in the project she stays, we will keep working on that. The next product for the past is my $1 Billion Brow Pencil. I think this came in a BoxyCharm, the one BoxyCharm that I ever received last year. I set the goal on this again to finish it. All of my goals for the past items are all goals to finish. I do have tally marking of it. I have been using it. You can kind of see right there, there is a little bit of progress there. I'm happy with that. Let me mark it so you can see the difference. As you can see there, there's a little bit of progress, so I'm happy with that. We are so close to being done with it. That is literally all that's left of the product. We will keep working on that. I'm hoping by possibly the next update, if not the one after that, that this will be finished. And the Last product for the past is my Maybelline Master Prime Primer. Again, I set the goal on this to finish it, and we are definitely getting down there, you guys. I have been using this quite often this past month, so let me go ahead and put it up to a flashlight. I can really kind of see in there. If I can see any difference to make a new marking, I will come back and show you guys. Okay, so we're back, and there is my newest marking. You can see the pattern here from month to month to where about the amount that I have been using. Slowly but surely, we are getting there. So I'm really hoping to have this finished up by at least July, August, maybe. We shall see. Oh wait, I'm sorry. We actually have 2 more products for the past. My bad, you guys. I don't know why I thought I was at 10. Thankfully, I have my notes here. I am mistaken, because now that I'm looking at my notes and see, I do have 1 goal met, you guys. So I'm very excited about that. I totally forgot because I don't have it here. For my 9th product for the past, it was my Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. I set the goal on that to finish it, and I finished it. I don't have it. It's in my empties bin. I didn't even think to get it for this update, but I will insert some photos for you that I did post on Instagram when it was empty, in fact, and when I finished it up, so you guys can see. I do have a goal met so far. I am so sorry that I mistaked and thought I didn't have any goals met when actually I do. I'm happy with that. I finished it, and I'm so glad it's out of my collection, you guys. I'm not the biggest fan of that mascara. It just flakes and it smudges. Just is not my favorite. So I am definitely glad to have finished that mascara. And then the last product, officially now, the last product for the past, is my L'Oreal Silkissime. I can't never say that. Silkissime. Silkissime. But basically, it's a charcoal black eyeliner from L'Oreal. And I set the goal on this to finish it, which is absolutely nuts, you guys. There's no way in freaking God's green earth that I'm going to be able to finish basically a whole freaking black eyeliner pencil in a year's period of time. It took me probably a year or 2 to get it where it's at. So I'm going to change the goal on this right now to use it to where the E starts right here, Silkissime, right there. Once it gets down to right here, then I will happily take it. That's a good amount of progress right there. Let's see how well I have done, which I'm sure it's going to be the same where it was at because I haven't used it not one time. What I'm going to do is put this in my everyday makeup drawer so that way it'll be sure to get used this month. As you can see, we are just basically right where we are. We're on the last month's update on this. We'll just keep working on it. And again, I'm changing the goal to just use it to the letter E on Silkissime. I can't say that word. One product I have in for the present is my Natasha Denona Tan Bronze and Glow palette. This was gifted to me from my husband as a Christmas present. I set the goal on this to hit pan on any shade. As you can see, there's no pan. There's no pan in sight yet. These are 2 cream products here. This is a really beautiful bronze palette. This is just a little too warm for me right now. I do use it. As you can kind of see, when I put it up a little closer, you can see the embossing is getting worn down on that a little. I do use this often. It's a beautiful bronzer shade. There's no pan yet, so I'm just going to keep the gold the same. These 2 I don't use too often just because they will look so much more beautiful on me when I do actually have a nice tan to show it. We're going to just keep working on it. No pan yet though. And now finally on to the future products. Starting with my Ole Henriksen's Banana Bright Eye Cream. I set the goal on this to finish it as well. Lots of finish goals. but with good reason, because I am actually very close to finishing this, and once I do finish this, I'm definitely going to be repurchasing this. I really love this eye cream. Ole Hendrickson makes some of the best skincare out there, I feel. And as you can see, it's a pretty decent amount that is gone from the jar. We'll keep working on it, and I'm hoping I can finish this up. This definitely will be a repurchase of mine. Of course, I'm on a 2-year no-buy right now. I will list my no-buy videos I have made so far in the cards for you guys if you want to go check it out. I won't be able to repurchase this until I've used up any and all other eye cream, except for one maybe. Like, I'm not going to force myself to use an eye cream just because my rules state that I have to use up everything. I'm going to use up everything, and this applies for everything. I'll go into more detail on this in my no-buy video, but if it's a product I don't like, I'm just not going to use it. I'm going to get rid of it. After I've used up all the eye creams that I enjoy, I will then be able to repurchase that. The next product for the future is my Ole Hendrickson's Sea Rush Brightening Double Cream. And I set the goal on this to just use half of it. We are slowly but surely getting there. I was recently gifted through influencer L'Oreal Revitalift moisturizer, which thank you so much, by the way. I had to kind of use that and pull away from this because I was using that one for review purposes for a couple weeks. So it really stole the attention and stole the show for a while, but I did manage to use this somewhat. We still have a little bit of ways to go. It's not quite halfway yet. The next product is my It CC Cream, little deluxe size. I set the goal on this to finish it, which we are getting there. I still have a little bit of ways to go, but I've actually been doing really well. I use this a lot. I love to put this on when I am on my no makeup kind of days, where I'm not doing like a full face with foundation and concealer and all that. I will just throw this on. I will use my fingers, which I have a ton of brushes and sponges that I use for foundation, but for some reason this just works and blends so much more beautifully on my skin when I use my fingers for this. So I use my fingers and I just massage it in, and it's just absolutely beautiful, you guys. I don't even wear concealer with this. It covers all the way up. I set the goal to finish it, so we still have a little bit of ways to go. Let me see if I can't find my progress line, and I will come back and show you guys. There is my new progress line, which not too bad. I have been using it quite often, so I'm glad I have some progress on it. We are about halfway. I will be sad when this is finished because actually I don't own any other CC creams. I have a couple BB creams, but CC creams are have a little more coverage than a BB cream does. I do have one CC cream from Physicians Formula, but it is way too dark. So this might actually be a repurchase when this runs out, only because I don't own any other thing to suffice this when it runs out. I have foundations and stuff, but nothing like this for my no makeup kind of days. To me, I don't look at that as breaking my no buy. I am keeping 100% transparency with you guys about it. I just don't own any other thing like this for my no makeup days. I own BB creams, so maybe I will, after this, I will use up a BB cream as well. And then once I have at least used up a BB cream, I will be able to reward myself and I will purchase this. So that way it kind of keeps it a little more. I'm still using up other products that are in my collection as well. I keep getting into my no-buy stuff here. I need to do a no-buy update. Next product is my Becca First Light Priming Filter. I really enjoy this as well. As you can see, there's my marking from last month. Let me hold it up to the light, give it a new marking, and I will be right back to show you guys. As you can see, I am just under it, but I can definitely see in this tube, one of the easier tubes to see through for me. So I am right underneath my last month's marking, which, you know, hey, it's still progress and I will gladly take it. I did set the goal on this. If I didn't say so, I do apologize. I set the goal on this to finish it as well. The next product for the future is my Fenty Pro Filter Loose Setting Powder in the shade Butter. I set the goal on this to finish it, which I'm probably going to change this goal, you guys, just because with spring here and quickly approaching and summer coming, I don't use powder really at all, especially in the spring and summer. I just don't use it, and I won't use it at all. So I think I'm just going to set the goal to use half of this. As you can see, there's my line from last month, and it is still there. Again, I haven't used it all month long, which is another exact reason why I'm just going to change the goal to use this halfway. Let me go ahead and make a mark on it, so that way once it gets to that marking is when I will call it goal met. There is my new goal line. Once it gets to that line right there, which is officially halfway, is when I will consider this done and goal met. In the meantime, we'll keep working on it. It is a really beautiful powder. I'm just not big on powder. The next product is my little mini Marc Jacobs lipstick. I set the goal on this to finish it, which of course I did make it a point to bring this with me a couple times this month to try to get some use out of it. But it's not that it's a bad formula or color. It's actually really beautiful. It's just so little that it sits down there and I overlook it a lot because it is a little. Even mini lipsticks last a long time, you guys. This is gonna last me longer than I thought. I'm sorry, I'm looking over here at my notes, but I am going to keep the goal to finish it. Here is my tally marking for it. Let me see if we have any progress. I doubt it because I only used it 1 or 2 times. So yeah, no progress there yet. Nothing worth marking or anything. We're going to just keep working on it. It is really beautiful. It doesn't last very long. It's just your typical like bullet lipstick. I like liquid lipsticks, or I like a lipstick that's going to last longer, so I don't have to reapply a whole lot. The next product is my NYX Bear With Me, and I set the goal on this to use half of it. I am slowly but surely getting there, even though it's in the shade Pale Light, which is way too light for me. I was an accident on getting that lighter of a shade. I did get a couple of these when they first came out. I was hook, line, and sinker when I saw these come out. This is before my no-buy started, but I did buy one that is in my summer shade. So how I have been using this is I use it and I mix it in conjunction with the dang old school L'Oreal Pro Glow that is my summer shade, and I've been mixing the two together. This is so close to being done, by the way. This is in my project Rotate Your Stash. I will list that in the cards if you want to go check it out. It is a project that I created. I've been mixing them in conjunction, so let me see if I can't make a new progress line on this, and I'll be right back. Actually, yeah, we do have a nice decent amount of progress on this, which I'm actually really excited about because I have been using this quite often. I've been, again, using it on my more no makeup type of days. It is just a really light coverage type of product. And then even when I mix it with the L'Oreal, I just use a teeny little bit of the L'Oreal because it's too dark for me right now. So I use more of this and less of that, and we are getting there. I'm so close to halfway, so this might be a goal met by the next update. I'm really hoping. The next product is my LA Girl Neon Shockwave Liner in the shade Electric. I set the goal on this to use half of it. And again, I don't know why I set such aggressive goals on pencil liners and stuff, just because even in a year's period of time, I don't think I'm going to use half of it. I'm going to keep this one. I'm not going to change it just because I've changed a couple already. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this goal the same for now. We'll see how it goes in a couple months. If I feel I'm being unsuccessful at it, maybe I'll change it then. I do have a tally for it. So let's go ahead and see if I have any new progress. I have a little bit there, nothing too crazy, but I have been making a point to use this a little bit this month. Let me fill in the difference and I'll be right back. You can see it is just the very tip of it. I did sharpen this one time this past month. I have a little bit of progress there, so we will see. I mean, I might be able to do half of it, maybe. I'm not sure. Well, we shall see. I do like to use a blue liner a lot in my waterline. The next product is my ColourPop And I Love Steady E lip liner in the shade 951. I set the goal on this to finish it, which I actually might. This is the only lip liner or pencil liner type of product that I do feel I might be successful on actually finishing, because that's the goal that I set for it. I've used this every day and it is so creamy and just a beautiful color and a beautiful formula. The ColourPop lip liners, I just love them. As you can see, it's just my lips but better color. Let me see where we're at for this month. There is my tally and my marking from last month, so I definitely had quite a bit of progress there. And I did sharpen this, and I've used this quite a bit this month, so I'm really excited to see how much more progress I have made. And look at that, you guys, I did so well with that this month. There is quite a bit of progress there, so this kind of gives me hope for some of my other liners where I don't feel as hopeful in reaching my goals, because this is proof that you can. But these are more creamier liner and a creamier formula, so they are easier to get through. So let me go ahead and fill in the difference, and I'll come back and show you guys. There it is again. As you guys can see, very, very nice. I'm doing very good with the lip liners, that's for sure. I'm very happy with that progress. And it's getting ready to need sharpened again. Anyways, I pretty much use it until I can't anymore before I do sharpen it. And then the last product for the future and for this project, 21 products is a lot. Plus I'm doing Beauty A to Z with 26 it's a lot, you guys. Is my AOA cream blush in the shade Cozy, which was rolled in on the last month's update to replace my J-Cat Eye Mousse in the shade Below Zero, just because it was staining too bad, and I ended up switching it for this. I set the goal on this to hit pan. I have been using it. It's just a typical cream blush, nothing too crazy or too fancy. These are only $1 on Shop Miss A. It's actually really nice. It's very pigmented too, considering the color. Well, it is kind of a darker color. As you can see, I have a little bit of progress there. I've been using it somewhat, nothing too crazy. I set the goal to hit the pan, so we shall see. Those are all of my 21 products for past, present, and future. That was a lot of products, and we got a lot to get through. One goal met so far, leaving me 20 products to get through. We will keep working on them, and I will be back in another month to approximately 6 weeks from now to update you guys again. I do really enjoy this project. We will just keep working at it. Thank you so much for stopping by. And of course, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am so close to 500 subscribers, you guys. It has been a bit of a challenge for me lately to grow. So if you aren't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I will greatly appreciate your support. And until my next video, you guys, everybody enjoy the rest of their day. Bye.